Hello, guys. It's Michael here. I'm here with my good friend Cody Ryan. He decided to be awesome and help me out for this interview. And we're just going to use this opportunity to just talk about why we like games so much. But first of all, I figured I'd contribute to one of my favorite YouTube channels called Hot Ones and just have a little bit of a spiciness to this going. So right here we got from our local grocery store, we just got some Carolina Reaper Chiefs Puffs, and I just want to see how he'd be able to handle this heat while I just ask him a question or two in relation to video games. So Cody, how about we get started? And don't worry guys, go ahead and give him some milk so he's not going in raw for this one. All right, we ready to go?
All good.
All right. So I guess I'll just get started with what's your favorite video game so far, at least from this year?
For this year?
Yeah.
I liked a lot of video games. I think the one I liked the most was probably the one called Ghost of Tsushima. And I like that one because not only is the gameplay itself really rewarding and it's the great combat system, but also the environment. It's really nice and it's the whole thing is beautiful. It's like the Japanese trees, all the Japanese cherry blossoms, all that stuff is there. There's so many scenic views you can take pictures of, and it's it really brings visions to life, and it makes you think wow, people can actually put this into a game and make it look so realistic compared to other games that you see that are indie games. People, it really depends on what kind of budget you have and stuff. And I just find that really interesting. The whole game in its entirety was very interesting to me.
And then probably my next and last question will probably be, what do video games mean to you as a person? Because I know you and I go to conventions all the time together. We're almost always playing online as often as we can, at least given the times. Mm-hmm. But what do video games really mean to you? I've always been curious about that.
Well, video games in a way for me, the main focus to me was it's an outing to get away from everything else in the world. Some problems going on outside in the world. You come back in your room, you close the door, you play some video games, put some headphones on. It's you're in your own world. For example, Minecraft. I go on Minecraft all the time with my friends and stuff. And it's really a whole different vibe. Being able to go and just try out a completely different world, really. It's always made me really interested in gaming. And just ever since I was little, my first console was the PlayStation 2. Ever since I was little, I always played games. I always found them interesting. And I always just kind of stuck with it. And it's a great way to kind of get along with friends and do things with them. And I think that from here on, it's going to just keep getting bigger. It's going to virtual reality is going to go up. And I think it's just going to make people love gaming even more. And it's probably going to make gaming even more important to the world as the time goes on.
Well, all right, dude. Thank you for answering those questions. That looks like that's all the time we got for it today. But again, thank you very much for being here. And I hope you are enjoying yourself with those snacks, man, because I'm surprised you're able to handle this heat pretty well.
No, I need help.
All right.